Have you ever wondered, what is the strangest horror movie? I know sometimes I'm just sitting there watching a movie, and it turns out to be like really weird, like surprisingly weird. The Taking of Deborah Logan from 2014 is probably the epitome of the weirdest horror movie that I have ever seen personally. Deborah Logan is an old lady, and she's thought to have Alzheimer's. And I don't know about you, but something about old ladies always just freak me out a little. Like, they're old, like, wrinkly, weird selves. It's just weird. Especially, like, the scenes where they're walking around butt naked kind of just, like, disturbs me. And this movie has, like, a lot of that. Like, not just a lot of that, but it takes it to the even further, like, to the next level. This movie has one of, if not the weirdest scene I've ever seen in a horror movie, which is the thumbnail scene. Spoiler warning, from this moment on, I'm probably going to get into the film a little bit more. So, this old lady with Alzheimer's, right? They find out that it's not just Alzheimer's. It's a freaking demon. And as this old lady slowly turns more and more into this demonic entity throughout the movie, you slowly start to realize what's going on. And it cultivates in like the craziest last scene ever, where she kidnaps a little girl from a hospital while she's being treated. She walks into the middle of the freaking jungle, finds this cave, like in the middle of nowhere. Like, they're going through these caves, and crazy stuff happens, I'm not gonna lie. They find this woman with, like, her jaw is, like, completely broken, and her mouth is wrapped all the way around this girl's head, and she's eating her like a snake. Yeah, we weren't expecting that. And they don't even, like, build up to it either. They kind of just, like,
out of nowhere.
You just turn the corner and you just see it happening.
It was behind a rock. They just pan the camera.
They just pan the camera right over to there, and you just see it happening. And they're like, oh, shoot. The end is kind of lazy, in my opinion. The demon is apparently now latched on to the little girl that they didn't kill. They never really explain why this is, or, like, how this could have happened, or anything like that. How the demon goes from person to person. They never really explain that at all. They never really explain, like, how the demon, like, controls you, if that makes sense. They never really attempt to explain those things. So, you know, in some aspects, the writing is lazy. But overall, it's just a weird movie. Like, I know this isn't a rating video, but I'm gonna rate this one like a 6.8 out of 10. Not anything like too crazy, but I mean, it is kind of worth a watch for the ending, for how crazy it gets. So, I mean, give it a shot. Why not?